All right, so I met the Paintress, realized that you can't really fight the Paintress. Like nothing was working. I was so confused by that battle. Like I got I don't know, about 2 or 3 rounds in, right before it stops and everything. And I googled. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? And I because I was so confused. And when I realized that this was not a fight you were supposed to win, this was a battle that you weren't supposed to have any kind of outcome, and you were supposed to eventually move on into the monolith, I think it's what it's called. And so that's where I'm at. I'm working my way through the monolith. I ended up being in Lemire, how you pronounce it. Took the train to Lemire. The monolith was cool so far. Like I love the change into the black and white whenever you go see some of those visions or those flashbacks. I also thought that the creature design for this game has been phenomenal, but especially through the monolith has been really cool. And then going through Lemire, kind of seeing the brokenness of it and in this version of Lemire that you're in, I don't know. I thought it was a nice touch. And so I've worked my way through Lemire, and I'm currently at the tower end, I think is what it was called. I ended up saving. All I can see down is like this like kind of dark hallway with this ring, ominous ring in the back of it. So I think I'm getting close to the end of this portion of the game, but we'll see. Listen, here's my biggest complaint so far, and I know a lot of people love this aspect of it, but the more and more I play this game, the more and more I think it was a mistake, for at least for me anyways, that it didn't have a map. Like the fact that there's no guide to be able to walk you through where you need to go, and I've been told that's because they want to encourage exploring, and that's great. I love that. I would have explored regardless. Like the thing is that without a map, you're given a couple of different directions to go from time to time, and I find myself second guessing whether if I'm going the right way or if I'm going the way where I would want to explore, but I end up going the way to advance the game. And I don't know, it just, there's so much to this world. It would have been nice to be able to have a true, genuine map while you're playing. So, this is really the second game in a row that didn't have that. Ghost of Tsushima, when I played through that a few months ago, obviously it didn't have a map or a guide to be able to kind of walk you through them. And I don't know, it's a miss for me. But that aside, I obviously found my way through the monolith the best I could, and here I am. I'm in Lemire, which I looked it up because whenever I got to the train, I asked, like, when the conductor asked you if you want to go, I wasn't sure if that was one of those things like do you want to advance the story, like, or is this a side quest? And when I googled it, I really couldn't find a clear answer about that either. But I'm assuming since the visions kept coming through of like being able to see the kind of flashback black and white things, that this is part of where I'm supposed to go. A map or guide would have told me, but okay. So I digress. Again, I think I'm getting to the end of Lemire here, and again, I'm really digging the game, and I think that some of the creatures that you fought here are really challenging from parry, however you pronounce that standpoint, where you got to dodge and block and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I don't think I'm through Act 2. I don't remember seeing Act 3 start. I just can't imagine how much more is left in this game. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's see what we got going on next.